my clutches. Most of the prey I caught ended up in Longlinger's stomach. Her scales were getting brighter, her size gradually increasing. In just a few days, she was almost as big as me. From her, I could even vaguely sense the faint pressure of a powerful being beginning to emanate. But the faster Longlinger recovered, the more excited I became, because the one truly getting the great deal was me. Now, I'd already gained nearly 100 abilities. I was countless times stronger than just 3 days ago. I let out a loud laugh, flung the freshly caught prey in front of Longlinger, and couldn't wait to see what benefits I'd reap this time. Detected emotional change in bound target Longlinger. Intimacy +1. Ability synthesis function unlocked. The higher the intimacy, the greater the return rewards. If intimacy reaches 0, the binding relationship will dissolve. Hearing this, I was stunned for a moment. I looked at the system panel again. Not only was there a new intimacy bar, but also an incredibly powerful ability synthesis function. Without a second thought, I directly fused all the basic abilities I gathered these past few days. Synthesis successful. Congratulations. Obtained advanced ability. Dragon's Might. The next second, my over 100-foot-long snake body began rapidly expanding. My scales clinked against each other like metal as they opened and closed. My body was a full circle thicker than before, feeling the explosive power change inside me. I was secretly thrilled. Then turning into a streak of light, I shot towards a small hill not far away. A huge crash echoed through the sky. I had actually smashed a giant hole right through that solid little hill. At the same time, inside the cave, Longlinger, after days of non-stop eating, had finally recovered some of her cultivation base. A cold smirk flashed in her eyes. Damn you, fate. Even if you schemed your hardest, trying to wipe out my dragon clan completely. So what? I, Longlinger, still survived. Just at that moment, another thunderous crash boomed from outside. Longlinger's breath caught. She felt an incredibly powerful force bearing down on her, overwhelming and inescapable, making it hard to breathe. She thought her pursuers had finally found her. Every muscle in her body tensed instantly. She was ready for a fight to the death. But when she looked up, she saw a massive silver-white python coiled on a pile of rubble, its whole body radiating a terrifying aura. Longlinger's eyes nearly popped out of her head. It was him? That earth-shattering noise just now was made by this silver snake? This destructive power is almost at the spirit seed level. I clearly remember this guy was just an ordinary snake. How did he completely transform in just 3 days? Longlinger looked closer, her gaze landing on my forehead, on the small fleshy bump that had just grown there. Ah, so that's it. He actually has a trace of diluted dragon blood. No wonder he's evolving so fast. But that doesn't mean much. Let him have his moment of glory. Once I've rebuilt my cultivation technique, I'll leave him in the dust in no time. Thinking this, a wave of worry hit Longlinger. Rebuilding her technique was no easy feat. She needed to get demonic beast inner cores. With her current cultivation level, that was a real problem. What she didn't know was that I could hear every single one of these little schemes. If I wanted to keep getting stronger and farming the system, I needed to find a way to get her some demonic cores. Feeling my gaze on her, Longlinger felt a chill down her spine. She couldn't help but curse under her breath. Huh, what are you looking at, you dead worm? So you got lucky? And broke through to spirit seed? Big deal. You don't actually think I'm scared of you, do you? If my power weren't still depleted, I'd teach you a lesson in seconds. Let you be smug for a couple of days. Once I fully mastered the Dragon Clan's secret arts, watch me grind you under my heel. Transmigrated just to be a pack mule for this Sundari princess? Unbelievable. Complaints aside, I turned and slithered towards the deeper parts of the dense forest. Soon, I was deep in the woods. The spiritual energy here was ridiculously dense. Like every breath could boost your cultivation. I started Funkwang absorbing it. Absorbing like crazy, and suddenly a sharp bird cry came from above. I quickly looked up, and saw a massive bird, several meters wide, folding its wings, diving straight at me like a sword. My nerves instantly went on high alert. I thrashed my body wildly, narrowly dodging the attack by a hair's breadth. That giant bird's claws were like Jin Gang Shi, slamming into the huge rock I'd just been lying on. The entire rock shattered into pieces on impact, debris flying everywhere. Seeing that, a cold shiver ran down my spine. Good thing I got out fast. Otherwise, that would have been me turned into paste. The big bird, seeing it missed, flapped its wings, soared back into the air, circled around, and swooped down fiercely again. What kind of freaky bird is this? It's acting like I owe it a fortune. Host has encountered a tier 2 demonic beast, golden winged rock. Quest triggered. Gift this demonic beast to Longlinger to claim a special reward. My eyes lit up instantly, but my face quickly fell into a grimace. The reward sounds great, but just the name of this bird screams natural predator of snakes. A head-on fight is suicide. Gotta use my head. After thinking for a moment, I quickly slithered towards an area with complex, thick vines. The golden winged rock let out an angry shriek, staying right on my tail. Then it went crazy, dive-bombing me repeatedly. I relied on my agility to dodge left and right, its claws scraping past my head several times, way too close. It was a narrow escape again and again. And so, our chase scene continued. Snake versus bird.